everyone, this is SMB, and today we are going to be checking out another cat animation story time. I believe this is another story time. This is another story time cat story time video, and I believe this is a female content creator. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but I just saw the thumbnail. I think that's a female. But I might have recognized the channel, but I really wasn't all that into that channel that much. But this is also by JaidenAnimations, and it is called I Got a Cat! She got a cat! That's so adorable! So I guess we go check out Jaiden's story time, her cat story time animation as well. I believe this is a female. I believe so. Let's continue.
For people who have been around for a while, you might be seeing the title and thinking, Jaiden, aren't you allergic to cats? And to that, I'd say, yes, kind of.
But she still loved them.
And for the people who know anything about me, you might see the title.
Bird lady. Big bird?
Cats are literally the #1 natural predator to birds. And to that, I also say, yes, that one's 100% proven fact. So let me back up a bit and explain how we got here, because all the cards in the world were stacked against the idea of me getting a cat. Growing up, I was irrefutably and absolutely allergic to cats. My best friend had like 3 of the things, and every time I would hang out or sleep over at her house, I would be a sneezy, watery-eyed, snotty mess. Can I have some water? Given the fact my brother was also allergic to cats, it was set that we were a dog family. My whole life I
he had to go to the hospital for that!
Second thought. I never had anything actually against them, but since I was forced to stay 20 feet away from them or suffer the consequences,
that why people prefer dogs over cats?
As a kid, dogs were always more appealing. They're more likely to be bigger fans of playing and running around.
Is that the reason?
With their genetically bred unconditional love, and can overall be more forgiving. Cut to like 2 catless decades for me later, and I'm meeting Jacob.
Oh, you played the Metopia song! Oh, that's awesome!
Comes over and greets me.
She's playing the Metopia song! Oh my god, Jaiden!
Nothing less than a never-ending stream of attention from the people. Even though he's very cute and distinguished, I deployed my typical foolproof plan of don't touch the cat. Fraser realizes he's not getting any attention out of me and sits down nearby on the couch, but a bit later, Jacob's other cat ends up making an appearance. This one's Taylor. She's normally really shy and hides, but does really like women, which I am. Taylor ended up crawling onto me and making herself really comfy in my womanly lap. Jacob, knowing offered to take her away, but this was actually the first time a cat had ever done something like this to me.
I ain't gay. I love women. I love women.
I want to call it that because I act like
I want to swim in women.
They interpret as
I want to purr on women.
Boundaries and creating a comfortable environment.
Me love women.
Cat has chosen me before. I told Jacob I'm happy to let her stay comfortable on me, and I'll just
poor Jacob. He's so left out.
This was my first.
He's so lonely.
And I honestly felt really happy and special and wanted to enjoy it. A few hours later, I'm saying my goodbyes, and during the drive back home, I realized I was completely fine. No sneezing, no itchy eyes, straight up nothing. I was so
normal.
confused. and curious.
You're normal.
Thus, the start of my little cat experiment began. Every time I went over to Jacob's place, I would let the cats be as social as they wanted with me. If Taylor wanted to sit by me, I'd let her. If Frasier wanted attention, I would pet him. At one point, while we were watching a movie,
it's like a sacrifice.
Decided to lay down on my neck, filling every one of my breaths with cat dander and hair. And you know what happened? No reaction. Not even a little drip of mucus. Somehow, sometime, and you apparently
finally got over it.
People's allergies have the
I love a miracle.
Maybe being surrounded by my friends' cats.
What a miracle!
Childhood.
What a miracle!
Get more familiar with them. Either way, I've now unlocked the skill to survive cats.
Immunity.
Guys, it was incredible. Now that
she's
immoral.
She's immoral.
To get to know
she's immoral to cats
instantly,
now.
They felt so much more cute and cool.
Don't know how that's possible, but
I was really starting to like them more, especially since every time I would hang out at Jacob's place, Taylor would walk over and be around me and purr, and it was amazing to be loved by a cat. After some time, I decided I wanted one too. Jacob and I decided to peruse a local cat rescues website just to see.
She is so lucky, man.
I don't want to get one right away. There's a lot.
Sakamoto from that anime.
I want that one. I want that one so bad. It's so cute.
Anime.
Tostada.
Was that Lucky?
We have
Lucky
to
Star.
We have to. Hi, my name's Jaden. I love this cat. Please let me adopt it. Please.
Oh my goodness. Your hormones.
And impulsive. My first mistake was liking cats to begin with. The rescue reached out a few days later for a cat screen.
Oh my gosh, she just made up a story!
To be cat parents. After being approved, they told us we could pick any cat we wanted that was in their care. Of course, I asked about
she is a cat lover to begin with, even with an allergy.
Unfortunate news that she had already been
My apologies.
No! Available on their website. None of them really stood out to me. The rescue ended up inviting us to a little Meet the Cats event they were hosting where we could see all the cats they had up for adoption in person, which was awesome because that was actually the first time I'd ever actually seen and held a kitten before. It was amazing. But as cute and tiny as they all were, there still wasn't one that called to me. I pried Jacob away from the kittens, headed home, and we started waiting. Every day I would check the rescue's cat list to see if any new ones caught my eye. I didn't even know what I was looking for, but
who's that cat character?
Cat nonetheless. One morning I refreshed the page and
Pokemon reference.
New kitten added. A tortie they found in some dumpster named Scrabble with the biggest eyes and forehead I'd seen in my life.
Another true story.
Creature called to me.
Wow!
You about Scrabble. And they told me she's available, putting me in touch with Scrabble's foster parents. Every day they sent me new little pictures of kitten Scrabble, and every photo I fell more and more in love with her. She seemed so silly and playful, and those eyes. We got on a video.
You're not gonna get mad.
Told me all about how big of a personality she has. Out of the 5.
Cuteness overload for me.
The whole time we were talking, Scrabble was flipping around in their arms and looking at the camera with her giant orbs. I left that call knowing I found my cat. I needed to have little kitten Scrabble. Meeting her in person only cemented it. She was shy at first, but after flying around her work, she immediately hopping around and being the life of the party. I talked to her
feline addiction.
And they just gushed about how they wish they could keep her since they all loved her so much. Even though the rescue called her Scrabble, obviously that was more of a play.
Isn't that the game? Isn't that the game called Scrabble?
Neither of those really fit to me. However, I knew one name that I liked. Tostada. Yeah, I stole another kitten's name and pasted it on mine. So what? Big deal. Tostada is a great name. My tostada is way more of a tostada than the other tostada anyway. Look at her.
I'm not judging.
Tostada in my arms moment.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it, ma'am.
I were going out of town for 3 weeks and had
Miku Hasane
back. She was all I could think about the entire.
You have a Miku Hasane call.
Tostada photos in everyone's face every chance I got. The foster parents. Updates every day. overflowing with yearning for this cat. She was growing and learning about the world without me. Take me home to my child. Literally, the moment Jacob and I landed, we drove straight from the airport to the foster home to pick her up. I could not wait. We arrived home with +1 tostada. I couldn't believe it. I have a mammal now. And sorry, other mammal owners, but it's the best mammal in the whole wide universe. Jacob and I spent
I love how you put dog in second
letting her
place.
get used to her new surroundings. She was so cute and so tiny. Here's a video of her eating wet food with a big old chomp. As someone who's owned birds for 7 years at that point, it felt so strange to have a pet that was significantly less fragile. And also draws significantly less blood. You mean this thing can't fly up and get hit by the ceiling fan? Insane. I've had Tostada for a while now. She's 2 years old at the time of me posting this. And let me tell you, this thing has been...
Oh, you're playing the Cheese Land from Mario Kart Super Circuit?
Still giant. And she never blinks. Look at this. She was sitting on my desk looking like that.
She is a fan of Nintendo. Yo, that is a Nintendo fan right there.
Put the camera in her face and take a...
Even I recognize the music.
She is also not that smart. I'm sure you could deduce that by how she looks. But this thing has a single brain cell, and it's just another version of herself up there with a
She is a Nintendo fan.
Jacob and I are fully convinced she can only form a few thoughts a day and only in single word nouns. Evidently, Tostada is also very scared of everything. Always has been. Loud noises, quiet noises, no noises, movement of any kind.
No noises? Are you still scared?
Post dumpster. Times where he'll be at his desk, moves his chair just a smidge, and she's darting out of the room. One time we were trying to explain to some friends how
sensitive.
she genuinely can be, demonstrated it by grabbing a toy literally in front of her, raising it up a bit, lightly dropping it on the floor, still in front of her, and she bolted. You know how cats are genetically built?
Even she don't like mice.
Well, Tostada can't even do that. She trips and falls and misplaces her feet all the time.
Oh my gosh, she playing the dance, the dance,
across my L-shaped
dance,
and just
dance,
fell down. That's like
arcade
the one thing that makes a cat, and nope, doesn't hit the mark there either. She's gotten better, but as a kitten, Tostada couldn't even jump. After I built her first cat tower, I watched as she attempted to jump up to the second level, not quite make it, and had to slam her arms down on the thing to hoist herself up like she was mountain climbing. But oh, it's the sweetest little thing. When I got it want its own space, come around when it wants, you know, general cat things. But this creature follows me from room to room with those high beams of hers. She sits on my lap while I'm at my computer.
Here we go again.
On my giant Pokemon plushes. Mostly just looks up at me from the floor and just stares. When I'm sleeping, she'll just crawl into bed and tuck herself up right next to me. Look at all these photos of her straight up on me when I'm sleeping. Don't look too close so I don't have makeup on. Bedtime is sacred. She loves bedtime. If I'm working late, Tostada will come into my office around 9 or 10 p.m., aka past Tostada bedtime, and just start crying, scratching on my chair, rolling around on the floor. It's pitiful. And if I still don't move after that, she'll go into the bedroom and drag over her string toy she always plays with. It's just so sad and pathetic. Man. I always play string with her when she brings it over though, don't worry. But lately, she's picked up another routine habit, which is pats. Not all cats like the pats, but Tostada lives off them. It's when you just slap a cat's butt and it looks like you're hurting them, but they actually love it. However, Tostada's...
Wait!
Well,
Hold
I'm allowed to give her pats.
Breaking the rules, but
every single time. Second, she has
this girl is humorous. She's so humorous. I love her.
Of the closet.
I love her. I love her humor. Humor
floor spot,
style.
Staring at me to continue them over there.
Breaking the rules book from Fairly Odd Parents.
Night. Like
she is so
like a gargoyle
funny.
In front of the closet and
funny
pitifully until I come over there. Now, when I finally come over for pats, she'll flop on the floor and start horizontally rock climbing her way across the floor with her claws and tangle herself up in the Ethernet cables while I keep pats. You think I'm joking, but I'm very much not. This is the only way she accepts pats, and I have to give them to her every night or else she's miserable.
That smacking on the butt part was too much!
Frasier, but she loves her simple family so much. When Kitten Tostada first met Frasier, she was terrified of him.
Frasier?
She'd been around other adult cats before,
Frasier?
but she'd never seen a flat cat in her life, and she was mortified. Of course, she's since warmed up to him, and they play together and hang out all the time. They're best friends.
He's like, help me!
Love
Help
Taylor.
me!
Always has.
Taylor.
Looks up to Taylor like a little baby sister admiring her cool, awesome older sibling. Unfortunately, Taylor hates it. They literally have a SpongeBob Squidward type of sibling relationship, and Tostada
Wow,
is
so true.
oblivious to
So
it.
true.
Taylor has annoyingly
So true.
swatted at Tostada so many times just for existing around her that Tostada now thinks it's a fun little game they play and will start chasing and swatting back. Understanding cat social cues. Of course, never in a way that's too far, but just enough to get on Taylor's nerves even more. Between the three,
What's your problem?
relationships to each other. It's made
Oh
our
my
lives so
goodness,
much more entertaining.
sticks and
Is anyone concerned
stones,
about the
dude.
birds? Don't worry. I've got Ari and Tofu very separated from the cats. They're safe in their own blocked off room connected by a double door system
Oh
that
my
ensures
God.
no possible interaction between bird and cat. If anyone is thinking about getting cats and birds as pets, it is possible, but just make sure the two are very separate, especially if you have smaller birds like conures or budgies.
I think
I'm sure
birds
there's people
do
out there that have
eat
trained their cats to be
cats.
fine around a pet bird, but to me, all it takes is one accident,
Like
or
a
attack
vulture
for you to
or
just
hawk?
Not have a bird
Oh yeah,
anymore.
keep
Plus,
them
having
away.
the two of
Oh
them
my.
takes a huge amount.
Oh,
of
maybe
time
not
and
all
commitment.
birds are
I'll say
horrible.
it
Maybe
forever.
not all
I
birds
love
are
my birds
horrible.
to death, but they do not make good pets for the very large majority of people. In terms of allergies, I do think I was originally still a little bit allergic to Tostada.
That's just a
ironically. When I
stick
first
on
got
your
her, I
nose.
was
That's just a
sneezy and
stick in your
sniffly.
nose.
Nothing allergy pills couldn't fix, and it never was as bad as my original.
You're a
cat
funny
allergy,
animator,
but
though.
I think I've been growing out of that one too, because nowadays I don't have any reaction to her at all. Bodies are a mystery. I am building my immunity.
Is that a
to
Kirby
everything.
song?
Next up is rat poison. I didn't think I would make a video talking about this thing,
rat
but
poison?
Tostada's just got such a funny little personality and has become such a big part of my life. She may be the description of autism, but I love her more than the world itself. And I'm
course
the
you
center of her
do.
I don't even see her as a cat. She's just a little creature that follows me around looking weird. But I love it, and I'm so glad I grew out of my cat
Treat
allergy
you
just so I
like
can have her.
she's your
It
daughter.
really has been so different owning a cat, mainly because I know Tostada won't just bite me at any given
Their
time,
shadow!
like some avian creatures. Thanks for watching the video. Heads up, I'm going to be announcing new merch again. So be on the lookout for that. The last drop went so well, and I'm really glad that so many of you guys enjoyed it. I'm so excited to finally be getting back into making fun merch, and it really helps me out a lot. All right, sorry, thanks. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Oh my god, that was funny. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yo. It wasn't all that emotional than the last cat animation. But yo. This is like more like a easy-going looking Jaiden cat animation story time video. Oh my god, it's just nothing but positivity, man. It's nothing but positivity. You just can't stay mad at that, man. You can't judge that. Who doesn't love positivity, man? We all need more positivity in our lives. All of us. And not just us. Pets too. Animals in general too. They need more positivity in their lives. They need more training in their lives. And especially more love in their lives. It's just how life is. Oh, that was remarkable. That was remarkable. Okay, Miss Cat Lover. So you got the humors, man. You got the humors. I saw Breaking the Rules book from the Fairly Odd Parents. You got humors. You got colorful humors. Yo, I be recognizing the Cheese Land from Mario Kart Super Circuit, the Metopia song. You are a huge Nintendo fan, I could tell. I'm just recognizing stuff in this video, man. You're just super humorous. You're super colorful, humorous. And I love that. I love it. Oh my god, girl, you're so awesome, man. Oh my god, you're so talented, humorous, awesome. You're more than just awesome. You are marvelous. Oh my god, thanks for watching, guys. Man, I had such a fun time reacting to this video. The last one, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty emotional. Probably towards the end, perhaps. It was short too, but this video, it ain't comparing nothing. It's not comparing to this video. This is a whole different, complete different story, and it's also a true story. True story. And a cat animation. Please go support this girl. This girl is fabulous. She is straight up fabulous with her beautiful, beautiful, remarkable, humorous cat tails, kitty tails. Oh my gosh, she is so her story is just so gorgeous, man. Her story is just so gorgeous, okay? Just please support her. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh, she made this a year ago and have 38 million. But at least it's positivity. I know there's lots more views on Odd's channel, but at least there's a lot more positivity on her in her animation. But it was pretty sad and emotional on Odd's one. But God, I love this girl. Love it, man. Hope you beat somebody one day. Anyways, 1985 signing out. Peace out, cat lovers. I'm just kidding. You know, everybody in general. Love y'all to death. Peace out.